Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today, now that we've got a few inventory from the last thrifting haul, we just made some money. But now that we've got some inventory, it's time to get the new eBay store up and running. Got to get some listings up, got to get some pictures taken. So that's what today is all about.
Right, Kitty, we need to get that new store up so you can get some cat treats. Okay, see ya.
I'm over here trying to tell her I'm getting her cat treats and she just walks away. Now, as usual, the first thing that you need to do when you're listing stuff on eBay is to get the stuff that you're listing photographed. So that's going to be our first step today. We got all that inventory we picked up from Goodwill and Value Village the other day, and that's what we're going to be listing. Now, something really nice about this apartment is I have these huge bay windows which let in a ton of natural light, which means I'm not going to have to worry about the lighting too much when I'm taking pictures.
Look at these things, they're huge. Let me open them up real fast. Look at that view, isn't it pretty? But the reason I'm showing you guys that is because it lets in all of this natural lighting, which should be really good to take pictures, but I'm just now realizing there's these bars across, which might not look too good in pictures. Yeah, that's not looking too hot with all those bars and stuff coming across it, so we're gonna have to come up with a plan B. Luckily, I already saw one thing that I think might work a little bit better. The other day I noticed over here by Felicia's desk, there's actually a nail up on the wall right there. So whereas I think I can hang a hanger right here and flat lay the shirt or the garment up against the wall and do my pictures that way, it might look really nice. Okay, not too bad. I actually like how that looks against the brick wall. Looks really nice. Normally I would do it with a white background. However, I don't have my white photo paper with me, so we're gonna have to do with the brick at least until I can get some white paper, but I kinda like how that looks. It won't help in the search ranking as much, but that looks really sharp. And the brick's kinda nice because when I stick the clothes up against it, it kinda catches the fabric and like holds it in place. So this might be our solution. Set up a little ring light right here, get some extra shine on it. I think it'll look good. Let's try it. That looks pretty good. Overall, that lighting looks pretty even. I'm kind of falling in love with that brick background. That is awesome. I'm gonna show you what it looks like in the phone view. We'll take a few pictures and see how it looks overall.
Okay, so overall, I don't think those look too bad. However, I did notice that there is some flaws with doing it this way.
You see how it's still kind of droopy and wrinkly in some spaces? I don't really like how that looks in the photos. It's creating some shadows that don't really show off the graphics super well. So what I might do is create one of those giant hangers that I've seen other resellers use that hold out the shirt a little bit further when they do hangs like this. I've never shot this way, so this is an experiment.
I forget who I saw the giant hanger thing on. It's another YouTube reseller. I just forget who it was, but let's go make one of those and see how it looks after we put up the giant hanger in it. So essentially what we're gonna be doing is taking this normal hanger and extending out the sides so that it's longer on each side. And to do that, we just simply use a second hanger and snap it down the middle right here, extend out the two sides with some tape like that, and the hanger will be bigger overall. That might have sounded a little confusing, but I'll show you a time lapse and it'll all make sense once you see it.
I just cut myself a little bit. And boom, there it is, an extended hanger. Now normally, I think you can take cardboard and kind of reinforce this so it's a little bit stronger, but I'm gonna test this out and see how it works before I put the cardboard on there, just to get an idea to see if this is what I wanna do. Okay, yeah, I think that looks pretty good, so I think we might end up doing it this way. I think that looks really solid.
Another thing that you want to make sure you're doing when photographing clothing like this is to get the measurements. You always want to put measurements either in the photos or in the description of the listing. It makes the buyers buying experience a lot better. And if you don't, you're gonna get a ton of messages asking you what the measurements are.
So we're gonna come in with our tape measure here from the shoulder all the way down to the hem. This is 28 inches. Then from pit to pit, and that's 19 inches.
Now I just gotta do that same process with those other 2 cycling jerseys that I got yesterday, and we'll get to the actual listing of these items. All right, now we have all of the clothing that we picked up photographed. I still have to do the hard goods, but that can wait a little bit. Let's go ahead and get these listed up on the store to get things running. Okay, now I'm gonna hop over here onto my computer. I'm gonna create a listing and then go through it with you guys. I think it's really important to know how to properly create a listing on eBay so that you can get your items out in front of as many people and as many potential buyers as possible.
Okay, I'm gonna run through this real quick. The first thing we come to is the title. When you're doing the title, you wanna include the brand name, the style of the shirt or jersey in this case. So I did short sleeve cycling jersey. You wanna include the size, so men's XL, the colors, orange and yellow, and then any additional things that could pop up in search. So I use B design and biking for this particular jersey. The next thing that we come to is our category. You want to make sure you're in the correct one. So I did sporting goods and cycling clothing. Jerseys is the final category that I ended up choosing. Next we have the condition. We want to make sure we put pre-owned since this is not new. And then the condition description, I just always put pre-owned and then either like in good condition, in excellent condition, in worn condition, something like that, just to give the buyer a general overview of the item. Next up we have pictures. You can see we have the front picture, the back picture, and then the tag of the clothing. This one didn't have the size tag connected to it, so I went based off of the measurements and put it as an XL because the other jersey that I had, the Mantis one, was also an XL and it had the tag and it had the same measurements when I measured it. Now this is where a lot of people mess up their listings at, in the item specifics. You want to fill in as many of these little boxes as you possibly can because these are the things that are going to pop up in search rank and pop up on the little sidebar on the side of eBay to let people narrow down their selection. So you want to put in as much as we can. So here we have the brand is Primal, material polyester, size XL, gender men, sleeve length short sleeve, color yellow. I just used the main color for this one. It's yellow and orange, but yellow is the main color. And then we put half zipper because this is a half zip jersey. And that's all the boxes that we need to. You can add additional ones, however I'm not going to for this specific one. Then down here in the item description, I have a basic template right down here that I always copy over just so I don't have to retype all of this out, and I paste the template in there and then fill in the blanks. So the style, I just basically copied the title, color yellow and orange, size XL, and then I gave the measurements that I took when we were photographing the pictures. Condition pre-owned / used, good condition with little to no wear. This is where I would note any holes or stains, or if it's stretched out, I would always put that down here in the condition so the buyer knows what they're looking for. And then this bottom stuff you don't really have to worry about. I have it in here because I think it makes the listings look a little more professional. It just says our shipping times, return policy, and that I'd like to have feedback. As we scroll down, our next thing is format. I pretty much always do fixed price, meaning that it's going to be a buy it now listing, good till canceled, and I put the price in right here based on the other ones that I was seeing. I was doing $32.50, and then I always put best offer on if it's a fixed price listing, just because I'm more than willing to take offers on the items. Next over here we have domestic shipping, flat cost all buyers, and I have free shipping on for this item. I pretty much do free shipping for everything that's going to ship first class, so if it's under £1, it's going to go free shipping for me. It's really cheap. It's not going to cost me a lot to do it that way. Most stuff that's around £1 or £2, if it's clothing and I can fit it in a flat rate envelope or something like that, then I usually do free shipping still and just build that cost into my price. But if it is a heavier item, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 or so on pounds, then I will charge shipping. It's just how I do business. It's how I like doing it. International shipping, I am in the global shipping program, which is awesome. If you're not in the global shipping program, you should enroll. Then my package dimensions down here, you can see I typed in 9x6x1. That's my basic poly mailer size. I didn't measure the actual package or pack it up. And then 1 pound because I know it's under a pound. I don't weigh my items before I list them. There we go, our first listing on this account is now live.
Like I said, this is a different eBay store than my main store that I normally link in the descriptions of my videos. So starting this video, I will link the new store that we just listed that item on in the description of these videos in case you want to follow along the progress of the store, kind of see how things are doing, or if you want to buy something. Also, if you guys do end up buying something from me, let me know and I'll include one of these Ready Set Resell stickers in the packaging when I send the item out to you. So now I'm going to buckle down, get the rest of this stuff listed, get the hard good items photographed and listed, and then we'll see where the day takes us. Just a little update, I'm editing the video right now, and the jersey that I listed for you guys has sold. It actually sold alongside the Mantis jersey as well. Both sold to the same buyer for $55 total. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. I hope that you guys all enjoyed. If you did, please remember to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Till next time, keep on treasure hunting. Peace.